finances. I don't know the thief who has invaded into your family, your marriage, and is invading you between you and your wife, and he's bringing confusion between you and your husband. The devil the Bible tells us that today the devil, the Amalekite, invaded David's household, David's compound, David's family, David's wife, and they took them in captivity. So David and his men came to the city, and they were burnt up with fire, the destructive hands of the enemy. Probably you are experiencing the destructive hands of the enemy. Their wives, their sons, and their daughters have been taken captive. Today, maybe your job has been taken captive, and the devil says that you are not going to get a job. Maybe your finances has been taken captive. You are experiencing poverty, financial insufficiency. Doors are closed. It has become financially tight on you. Demons have taken you captive. Nightmares. You are always wrestling with them when you sleep in your dreams. Then David and his people who were with him lifted up their voices and wept. They began to weep. They begin to weep until they had no more power to weep. When men, strong men, when warriors and soldiers are weeping until they have no more strength to weep, it means that the devil had really caused a havoc in their compound, in their lives. And maybe, I don't know, maybe the devil has caused a havoc in your life, in your finances, in your marriage, in your destiny. But God says that take heart, do not be afraid, for today you shall recover all. In the year 2012, you are not going to cross over into 2013 with the same problem. God says that you shall recover all, whatever the devil has taken captive. And David's two wives were taken captives. Verse 6, now David was greatly distressed. Maybe you are distressed as you came on this phone line. Maybe you feel hopeless, you feel abandoned, you feel forsaken, you feel like throwing down the towel. All hope is gone, all doors shut before you. Rejection upon rejection. Everywhere you have applied for jobs, negative news from the doctors and from the lawyers, and you don't know how you are going to really get money to be able to settle the bills. David was greatly distressed. Greatly. He didn't say just distressed. Maybe you are greatly distressed. For the people spoke of stoning him. This is David, their leader, and they were thinking of stoning him. People are hailing insult, accusation, gossip about you at your workplace, in your marriage, your family, your very brothers, your very sisters, your very family members have arisen against you, and they are trying to destroy you and destroy your reputation. In your ministry, they are trying to destroy you. In your wherever you find yourself, people have risen against you. These are people who were once your friends, who were your loved ones, who were your associates, who were your co-workers, who were people you work with, but today they have turned against you because of the problem you are going through right now. Because the soul of the people were grieved, every man for his son and for his daughter. But David, the Bible says that but David strengthened himself in the Lord. But David strengthened himself in the Lord. Tonight we have come before the presence of God. We have come upon Mount Zion to strengthen ourselves in the Lord. Sometimes when things are going on so tough for you and you don't know where to turn, you just have to strengthen yourself in the Lord. You just have to strengthen yourself in the Lord, because the joy of the Lord is your strength, because Jesus is your strength and your refuge, a very present help in times of trouble. Sometimes you can't even confine in your pastor. Sometimes you can't even confine in your spouse. Sometimes you can't even confine in your best friend, because they may betray you. They may just tell you, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. But the Bible says that in his desperation, in his distress, David encouraged himself in the Lord. Today, son of God, child of destiny, daughter of Zion, I came to prophesy to you that encourage yourself, strengthen yourself in the Lord, for the Lord is your strength. When God is with you, nothing can move you, nothing can shake you. Though the earth be removed, though the seas blow, but yet God will continue to preserve and protect you. David strengthened himself in the Lord. Tonight, strengthen yourself. Maybe the storms is raging in your marriage. Maybe the storms is raging financially. You don't just know how you are going to just even put gas in your car, let alone to move it to work, let alone to work. How you are going to take care of your children. It is increasingly difficult, but Bible says that David strengthened himself in the Lord. When everybody had turned against him, David encouraged himself, strengthened himself in the Lord. Today, may the Lord be your strength. May the Lord be your helper. May the Lord supply for you. Just today, miraculously, unexplainably, the Lord brought some financial breakthrough into our family without us even knowing how the money landed to us because he did it supernaturally. And God says that I am the God who can, when you expect the unexpectable, when you expect the impossible, when you expect the inexplainable, I am able to do it for you. I was not surprised, but I couldn't explain how this money from nowhere just came into the family, because God supernaturally supplied. He is a faithful God. I tell you, we are serving and live in God. Your faith has to be alive. David encouraged himself in the Lord after losing everything. Maybe you feel you've lost everything. Maybe you feel your destiny, your dreams are shattered before you. But today God has send me to declare to you that you shall recover all. You shall recover that job. You shall recover that marriage. You shall recover your son. You shall recover your children. You shall recover your health. You shall recover your destiny. You shall live to fulfill God's prophetic mandate for your life. This is the word of the Lord to strengthen you through the week. Whatever you are going through today, the prophetic word of the Lord which is about to change your situation is that you shall recover all.